Timberland is sus. Them boys you could trust. With our thoughts and opinions on hip hop and the surrounding areas. Welcome to Barz and Shotz, episode 80. It's me, Flaw 700. We got Jarrell and we got DJ Big Jae. What's going on, fellas?
Chilling.
I thought you was going to keep going with the rhyming, bro. I was.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, you was flowing.
Bro, I thought you was good.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, nigga got bars today. What the
I'm over here.
Nah, listen, I looked at the screen and it said your mic has been muted. So I didn't think y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you, nigga.
If I knew y'all was listening, I would have put my A game on, man. That was my 80s ass flow, man.
Yeah, I heard you.
Nigga,
you sound like Walt. You sound like Walt Frazier, nigga. Sound like you was posting and toasting and stopping profiling.
You're not even going to say, nah, that was
you was switching edition.
Okay, all right, that was cool. I ain't think
guys you can trust. I said,
that nigga swear he got bars, yo.
Here's a little tip.
Flawless.
Whole clicking team quarantine no more.
Here's a little tip for you upcoming rappers, right? Just freestyle. Throw some shit out there, record it. Take the best shit out of the trash, save it, and then freestyle again. Eventually, you'll have a fire 16.
Makes sense. If you got to do all that to get a fire 16, though, rapping might not be for you, brother.
I don't know, though. Because I think that beat's just sitting there in silence, picking your brain. I hate that. That's boring to me. That's an ice to write.
But you're not supposed to be in silence. You're supposed to be listening to the beat you write.
Like, why you ain't had no beat on?
Not everybody raps to a beat, though. Not everybody.
Really?
And I don't think that, and I didn't have that privilege.
Not everybody writes to a beat.
Not everybody writes to a beat. Sometimes bars are written when the beat comes on, and you go, I got something for that.
Yeah.
And I can say that was kind of my situation when we was recording. It was just have something because it was my pop's basement, so we didn't have studio time. We had whenever he available time, that type of time. So that's different. So what's going on? Episode 80. I say it again, Jarrell. Who we got today?
Man, this is the easiest number ever for me because my childhood athletic idol was this number. 80 goes to Jerry Rice.
I knew it.
Jesus in cleats. The number one football player I've ever seen put on a helmet. And I ain't gonna lie.
Jesus in cleats.
That's Jerry Rice. So many other people had 80 too. You know what I'm saying? 80 as well, I should say. But yeah, Jerry Rice. I'm not even gonna mention no other ones. The wide receivers is good. The wide receiver is my favorite position in the sport, and I actually study this position. So yeah, all of this would be easy. I would not have to think of any, before the show. How about this? I will have the challenge of picking somebody that you never heard of. How about that? Almost might throw some college numbers in there and throw your ass off.
Okay, now you talking. But I could easily lie and be like, "Oh, I know that person." Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true.
So what's going on?
Cool, man. Cool.
What's going on, man? It's been a while since you've been here from the start. We got DJ Big Jae in the building.
Okay. He still ain't really here. He in the car though.
Right now, daddy duties, man.
Oh, never mind.
Daddy duties.
That's passion.
We're on block schedule, man, at the job, so we are off every other day. So like next week, I won't be on Wednesday, but I'll be on this Sunday since we're off. Since I'm off, so it's just weird, man. This COVID shit changed shit, but kind of to the wire right now with homework. I gotta score certain grades to get a passing grade to get out of this fucking class that I'm 3 tries in.
See. Yeah, you got to lock. It's your third time. You got to lock in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know that.
3/4 of the Click team. Ant will be joining us in a minute. So let's get started, fellas. We all want to start at. Man. We got the Rick Ross situation. We got Timberlake with breaking news.
Man, if you don't stop it with that shit, man.
We got Timberlake with some exclusive news. word on the shot. Now, I mean, we got inside information, something that nobody else has thought of in the world. But apparently, H-Rel, what did you write in the group? Timberlake told us what Drake was thinking that everybody else was thinking, and some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Like he told. Hold on. I said Tim told everybody that Drake told him something everybody else has been talking about all this time.
Absolutely. But those that don't know, when we talking about Timberlake getting the bright idea from Drake to try to put together. Yeah, you feeling me, Jay? Jay.
Oh, what's up?
That noise.
What noise, nigga? Like I'm covered.
Nah, we can hear everything.
Yeah.
Holler at us when you get back in the car.
I wasn't aware. I'm not obviously not near my phone.
Oh no, but we can still hear everything outside. I think the microphone went outside, which you got the headphone.
So Timberland, co-owner of Versus, got the bright idea from Drake to look into a possible battle between Justin Timberlake and Usher Raymond. What is he, the fourth?
Yes. Usher Raymond the fourth. Yeah,
Usher Raymond the fourth against Justin Timberlake, former member of NSYNC. He needs no introduction. We all know Justin gets busy. And I don't know if Timberland knows, but this is something that I think the people, we always just throw darts at the bullseye, at the target, to see what is stick. And Justin versus Usher is one of those things that we've all discussed. I don't remember what we got. And I think it's too early to call predictions. But what do we think about this, fellas? Jay, what do you think about Justin Timberlake versus Usher?
To be honest with you, when we first started, I actually tweeted out Justin Timberlake versus Usher because that's when Twitter was talking about some keep the white people off of Versus and all that nonsense. But
I remember that.
Why are we keeping white people off Versus?
No, but I heard people say they didn't want Justin to do Versus, and the company wanted white people to do it. I heard that.
That's like this shit is stupid because niggas even heard it.
But listen, right before you answer that though, Jay, if Swiss and Timberland own it, why does it matter who's on it? Isn't that what we kind of want though? Why do we want to remain the entertainment all the time? Why can't we be the bosses? I think that's dope, right?
Bro, I'm with you. I don't like.
I'm not going against you, but I'm just saying, like, for those that like they don't want white people on, if it's black owned, I don't care who's on it. That's really what we want.
Because everybody is fucking super black right now, and it's just fucking stupid.
Yeah, like, I did hear that. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
No sense at all.
It's just fucking stupid.
Yeah, but they actually said it
Timberlake versus Usher. I honestly think that would be a good matchup for Usher.
You had Chris Brown beating Usher. It's just a better matchup for Usher, in your opinion. He does not speak for Barz and Shotz, people.
It depends on who's listening. Everything is to me. To me, I got Usher.
That's tough for Usher.
But
JD got joints, man.
That's what I'm saying. So like, he's going into his NSYNC bag again. It depends on the person that's listening or how they would feel.
I don't think he will. Like, I don't think he'll get into his NSYNC.
I don't think he'll do that. I don't think he'll do
at all.
He had 20 on his own. He got 40 on his own.
Yeah, on his own. He doesn't need to play a single NSYNC song.
Especially if Usher doesn't come from a group, and I can see if Usher
again. Sorry.
Oh no, I can see if Usher pulled out his group songs, then Justin would be like, I used to be in the group too. But since Usher has no group, there would be no reason for Justin Timberlake to pull out any NSYNC song.
And plus, with the audience, if Usher's there, I don't want to hear no NSYNC songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think JT and whoever does the playlist, I think whoever does the playlist is going to know it's going to be kind of hard to put Usher stuff against NSYNC stuff. Like, it doesn't sound the same. So they'll be all over the place.
I get it, but it's just like, again, like that's why I said it depends on who's listening. Like, I don't know. It's just weird because it's just like, of course they're already talking about keep the white people off Versus. So now when he's on there, he's basically going to lose because he's white already. You get what I'm saying?
Because like
No.
NSYNC biggest hit was what? Bye Bye Bye. They did that, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
They
yes.
did.
So
Don't act like you don't know that,
like
man. It's
no,
okay.
no. I'm actually
Okay.
asking because I don't know if I mixed them up with Backstreet Boys or whatever.
Boys.
But yeah, but if say he plays Bye Bye Bye, who wants to hear Bye 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 in that battle? Like Usher, anything Usher plays is going to be Bye 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 to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though Bye 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 was a huge hit and whatever, but don't nobody want to hear that.
Right.
Not going
Why
against
not?
not going like if Usher played Burn and you play Bye Bye Bye, okay, you just lose that round then. That's all.
Well, but of course, but I'm pretty sure.
I guess my thing is, what would you play it against that it would make sense? Like I don't know any like huge pop records Usher have that would make sense. Like you would have to play it
Oh
up
my
against like
God,
what?
nigga.
Yeah.
And
oh my God. I'm saying
and I think that even though Bye 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 was a group pop record, personally, I think Justin Timberlake has huge personal records in his solo catalog because Usher has a lot of personal records. We're talking about Confessions. We're talking about Here I Stand. We're talking about like all his albums. Some of his bigger records are like personal records that the fans can take from. A song like sometimes artists make songs that's just hot, but you can't connect to them. Like last week, Keisha Cole. The reason I thought Keisha Cole was going to beat Ashanti because Keisha Cole made a lot of connection records, and Ashanti did not. But Ashanti pulled a rabbit out the hat. With Justin Timberlake, I think he has enough personal records to want to answer anything that Usher plays. Not saying that he'll win, but I think that when you go from group to solo, you want to keep proving to people that how good you are. I've seen all solo acts do this. I want to prove that I'm the man, and I can do this, and I can, you know what I'm saying? Well, Versus wasn't out, but once again, we seen guys and women break away from their groups. Beyonce and Destiny's Child. You just don't see them together no more because I'm Beyonce now, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? Oh, if Beyonce do a Versus, she's going to play Destiny's Child records. She might not. She doesn't have to.
Yeah, she doesn't have to.
She doesn't have to. If she does do it, it'll be out of the courtesy of her heart or something. Like if Michelle or if Kelly need a bag or something. Anytime you see the other girls, it's just why not?
Yeah,
my catalog is bigger.
Justin Timberlake is big enough, and he has big enough records to stand with anybody, even when it comes to like R&B stuff that he doesn't have to play like Bye Bye Bye.
And Bye Bye.
But you gotta think about a connection that a person may have with those songs. Like I don't want to, nor do I like speaking for other artists. I'm just thinking on a side of the creative. Like you're saying that nobody wants to hear that, but if that artist is in that mood or has that connection to whatever song that they feel will go against that, then you can't say that, you know what I mean, Beyonce wouldn't play any songs from fucking Destiny's Child. Like shit, we wasn't expecting fucking Fab to go to where he went. You get what I'm saying? We wasn't. So it's based on an artist. But to go back to Flaw's point, where he's saying that these playlists are created, which I think is fucking stupid. But not Flaw's point, but if it is done that way, it's fucking stupid. And the whole name should be changed. But
I don't see how you think Ashanti and Keisha Cole gonna make the bomb playlist or what everybody want to hear. Yeah, like who do you think?
Because they made the song. Like what you mean?
Nah, but just because these are singers.
The playlist of what?
Yeah, but these are singers. So depending on the singer, they might not have wrote the song, produced all the song. All they did was sing the song.
Right.
Like they don't have an attachment to that song other than it was hot.
They still will have an attachment to it. You done the song, like you had your own input in on the song, you sung it and you done it, felt comfortable with doing it. So it's your song. Like I don't see.
I'm not trusting Keisha Cole to make her own list, bro.
And we just saw Pharrell, and Jarrell brought this up, where Pharrell was saying he's not going to do a verses because if it was up to him, he would pick 20 records that we don't like.
Yeah, he gonna play like Pharrell will play like 18 nerd records.
So Pharrell would need
and will lose.
So Pharrell would need somebody, if he was to do a verses, he would need somebody to select the right 20 for him.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
because
just
at the time, even though those records were hot to us, I don't know. I get that they like performed them a lot and everything, but they might not like them songs like that.
I don't know.
And
that's all I'm saying.
And Bye 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 was, I don't know, like young, like kiddie-ish. Like Usher was always on his grown man. Like he never had a kid moment, even though he started real young. Those boy groups, they to me, they represent like a very younger age, and the separation to go solo represents the adult version of yourself to me.
Yeah, because even when Usher came out, right, with Diddy, he was a teenager, but all his songs were grown up songs though.
Yeah,
that was a real R&B album.
Like we never looked at Monica as a kid prodigy because she came out with at 12 singing "Don't Take It Personal." We just How old is this girl? We never knew
because she did not sound, and the subject matter was not kid like. Yeah. Usher's album is not a kid album at all, like his first one.
Record. So yeah, to Jay's credit, when he plays, if he plays like a Bye Bye Bye, there might be some people that go crazy. But some people are going to look at it as, man, why are you playing that kiddie song? Even though it's huge. Usher's going to have 20 adult records.
Well, let me rephrase my point then. He can play whatever he wants.
Yeah, he'll lose.
He's just going to lose if he plays that shit. That's all.
That's the actual factual. I can't remember what I was watching, and I know I'm not the only one. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I remember something random that happened back before the internet. Well, probably not back before the internet, but Usher took a shot at Justin Timberlake. I guess they were comparing them at a time, and I want to say around confession time. It was around one of those times, and I remember Usher got off the stage and he said, Justin Timberlake something, something, something. Either Justin Timberlake was saying he's the king of whatever, or people just kept comparing them to, and Usher was saying, stop comparing me to Justin Timberlake. I'm light years ahead of him. So for those that don't know, there has been some type of competitive energy between the two. I hope this happens. Drake asked for it.
And I would like to say, you know how I could tell it's competitive? Because they're actually friends too.
Yeah.
Because you can see their photos, because, you know, I did the image today. They're mad photos of them chilling at basketball games and stuff.
Well, if that's the case, then we might just get it because they cool.
Right. Like, I saw a picture today. They was at courtside. I don't know the game, but it was Justin Timberlake, Usher, and Chilli. Chilling with either her son or somebody's son. Like, they was all chilling.
Yeah, that's dope. We know the vibes of it now. Like if you cool, if you friends, it'll be a production. Swiss and Tim will help y'all put it together. I mean, they're producers. This is what they do. I don't have a problem with anybody helping anybody with a playlist as long as we get 2 hours or 90 minutes worth of good material. I'm going to have Usher winning based off that. Once again, a lot of Usher's material is personal and he should stay away from that pop bag. Justin's going to go to that pop bag. When you do pop, though, you tend to shy away from meaningful songs. Like a pop, to me, a pop record is something hot right now. I'm on the charts. I'm making money. Boom, boom, boom. If you go back 10 years from now, this song might be okay. Usher has a lot of, I remember where I was when he made this record. I remember who I was heartbroken over, or who I had a crush on when Usher made this record.
I don't know, man.
So for that, for that, I'm gonna go with Usher with the win, but Justin is going to fight hard.
Yeah, I get it. I'm a big Justin Timberlake fan too.
Yeah, huge.
So all those soulful records that Usher has, Justin Timberlake has those too.
Shout out to DJ Iron Mike in the comments. Usher's music ages well. That's exactly what I'm saying. DJ Iron Mike's a genius. It ages well.
Hold on, though. See, that is obviously correct.
Yes.
But that's not insinuating that Justin Timberlake's music doesn't, right? I would hope not.
I don't resonate with his personal records, but he has a lot of pop records. So
what does that mean though? You don't, just because you don't resonate with him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I got Usher winning.
A lot of that's like Cry Me a River 10 years from now can be played, man.
That's a fact. but give me 19 more of those. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he gonna play Cry Me a River. That's
Well,
why
hold on. Usher don't got 20 of those either.
when Usher goes into his pop bag, it's going to be up for debate. But the ones that Usher got with the personal records, and I think because it's a show, we're going to have a pop battle.
19 of those, bro.
No, he don't have 19 of those.
Does.
Usher got 19. No, I
No.
said Usher's going to go into his pop bag. I didn't say Usher had 19 personal.
I don't think he really has to.
You don't think? I think he should go into his pop bag to counter what Timberlake is going to play. If you're going against Justin Timberlake,
Justin Timberlake is picking. I don't even think Justin Timberlake. So, but you guys just said that. I don't know, bro. Like,
what did you say?
But hold on, though.
Like this is. It sounds like this conversation is about to contradict everything we just said about bye.
What? I'm saying bye is a kiddie record. That's all I'm saying.
It's not.
But that's all. To me, forget NSYNC. Everything else from Justified and on, he can play. I don't know what you're saying. I'm not contradicting nothing. I don't want to hear no NSYNC.
But it's pop. So I don't know. It's pop.
It's don't play NSYNC because it's pop. I'm saying don't play them because they're a group and they represent your child, your younger stage. Justified and on is Justin Timberlake.
So now there's rules now.
No, I'm saying for me.
Oh, you don't want to. All right, but I say, now is rules. Now features don't count, huh? Like, goddamn.
Those kiddie, yo, fam. If he plays any of those NSYNC records, it's going.
I just don't look at it as it. You get what I'm saying? Kids didn't understand Gone. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Gone was that shit. Gone is the exception to me. That's like the only song he could play that he sung for NSYNC to go against Usher. That is the only soulful song NSYNC has.
And Usher
remix.
Say that again?
He could play Girlfriend remix.
Against Usher?
Yes. If Usher goes in his pop bag?
Yeah, so Usher gets a point for it then. No. Because Usher can beat that easily.
Pop songs are really not that dope. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why niggas like Usher shit. His shit. What?
It didn't hit for you. Be honest. Be honest though. Let your true color show, because this is multiple times we had a conversation about Usher,
and you dissed him every time, and then came back and said, "I'm sorry for dissing him."
No. It's not that I'm sorry for dissing him. I just think that Chris, on my type of level of like the R&B tip, I feel that Chris Brown stayed consistent. Like, you know, everybody goes to that one classic. Again, if I have one classic out of all the albums that I dropped, and everybody keeps going back to that, I don't think
you talk about Confessions.
I don't think Usher has one classic. I just think Confessions is so huge.
Well, I mean,
that it overshadows. Like, sometimes that can happen to an artist where you can put out a lot of good material. Like, your body of work is solid, but then you got that one.
But don't go to my one. Shit, if I was Usher, I wouldn't play anything off of Confessions. I know it'd be stupid.
And you'll lose too. What the fuck?
Like, nigga, don't go to my one.
Okay,
no, nigga,
this goes back to that conversation that artists always have, right? You got your artist that sells 10 million records one time and then goes platinum the rest, or do you want to go double platinum your whole career? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's both careers are luxurious in their own right.
Nah, we've already went through this before. I hope you do not think Usher is just going to play stuff off Confessions in his 20s.
Nah, no. But when you talk to other, when you talk to peasants, they are that's their defense. Their defense is Confessions.
Oh yeah, he has plenty of stuff other than Confessions.
Yes, peasants, disrespectful.
Like, how many albums platinum did the album before that go?
Yeah.
He only had
8701 with like 4 times platinum.
Yeah, that shit was a classic too.
Yeah.
I just think that with the Usher album, real fans know he has a lot of material to pull from. It's just Confessions was so powerful, fam. Like, people still talk about Thriller for Michael Jackson. It's okay to have power. I'm okay with that. Man.
I'm on board for that.
It's okay to have that one that nobody can fuck with.
Yeah, like people talk about Purple Rain.
Yeah, Purple
Don't you dare say Prince ain't got no more classics.
But
I wasn't gonna say that.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about anybody in general.
But some people will say he ain't did nothing dope since Purple Rain because they ain't been paying attention.
Well, they'll just have to
They're
fight me then
peasants.
after that. That's all.
They're peasants.
Yeah, that don't make any sense.
And who you got winning, Justin Timberlake or Usher, if
Usher.
this happens?
Usher. I'm fucking with Usher. Just on the strength of My Way. JT wasn't around for the My Way years, man. I mean,
boy band.
Huh?
He was in a boy band.
Wow. In 9-6, he was on the Mickey Mouse Club.
You see what I
I'm
mean?
about to say like
that's what I'm saying. You can't pull that shit out.
A little different.
I'm a grown ass man singing about My Way, and you in the Mickey Mouse Club.
They're not that far in age, though, are they?
Nah, they ain't that far apart.
At that far in age, it's just Usher came in as a grown man, like Monica. Like we're grown. We don't have a kiddie face.
It just I remember songs like or off the My Way album when he dropped it just resonate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like 9-7. Okay, 9-7 Iron Mike.
Hey, time out. Justin Timberlake is 39. Usher is 47? 42.
Jay, 47, 40. You tried that. You tried it. This nigga said 47, 42.
No, because when you type it in Google, it comes up, so it's switching.
All right, 3 years apart. No big deal.
Yeah, but they, like you said, their careers began completely different.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a good verses, though.
I
think it'd be a good verses.
I would definitely want to see it. I'm gonna be.
I think that it should be produced. It's going to be 11-9 either way. Depending on who.
Yeah, I think that's a push.
Yeah, anything I just said in the last 20 minutes, don't worry about it. Justin Timberlake can play what he wants. I'm just giving you my opinion on what I think he shouldn't play. That's all. But he can play what he wants.
I think Usher will play what he wants too.
Well, we were saying that Justin Timberlake might pull some insane records. Like he shouldn't do that. Don't do it.
He will.
He doesn't need it though. He doesn't need it to me.
Not the pop records, like the ones they played on 106 Park. He can pull them. The Girlfriend record with Nelly and
that's what Jay said. They can play Girlfriend and Gone, and that's it.
And Gone, yeah. He can't play Bye Bye Bye. Like I'm not here for
that's
it.
what I'm saying. Like
he could.
He just gonna lose that point. That's all.
So speaking of lose that point, man, Rick Ross is in hot water again for colorism, I believe. And it was something that I try to stay away from. This might not be the freshest thing. This is something I try to stay away from. I'm like, it's not my cup of tea. But I just kept seeing it and I kept seeing it. So I finally clicked on it and I watched the video of the situation that happened at Jarrell. Do you have it or not?
Because I think I have it. Hold on. I might, but I don't think I can.
It's probably long as shit though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like a 2-minute, like a 2-minute video.
Yes, it's long. But basically, Rick Ross and The Dream and a few other producers were having an audition, correct, fellas? Right, Jack?
Correct.
On the show, it's like a show, right?
Yeah, it was a show a few years ago, I believe. And two artists, one light-skinned and one dark-skinned, actually did a record off a beat that Rick Ross used, Aston Martin music. And Rick Ross, went crazy when he heard the first lady's song, which had his beat on it, which was the light-skinned lady. He went crazy. I thought that energy just came from her choosing that beat. So when the second lady came up and selected that same track, he went and told her that her voice wasn't meant for that record, I believe. And he preferred, he would rather have, the other female on that beat, which was the light-skinned women. And people took that as colorism. Am I missing something?
No.
Bro, he told her that old girl sounded better than her on the beat, bro. That's what he said. He said Brit sounded better than you.
Is that colorism?
Which is a complete lie. I just think her look. I think it was the look that threw him off. You know what I'm saying? Come on, this is Rick Ross, man. He know music.
Yeah.
He know what the fuck he talking. I mean, it was the look. She got the more star quality in regards to like they can market her better than they can market the other girl.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But he shouldn't have said that she sounded better though, because that was a false statement. She did not sound better.
So when you're in that position and I hate these debates, but again, we're men, so we're not supposed to be able to voice our opinion on this shit. Like, fucking 2020s is fucking weird, bro. Like, we're just creating shit, colorism and all this other nonsense. Like,
wait a minute, fix that.
That's
We're
a real thing, bro.
we're
not
creating
creating
colorism
anything.
in 2020.
That's
You
a
gotta
real
fix that,
thing,
bud.
bro.
bro, that shit is stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's dark-skinned women crying over because they don't feel that they're fucking attractive, and oh my god, you guys like light-skinned women. Da, 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 da. Shut the fuck
Wow,
up.
man.
You think that's all colorism is?
From
Jay,
what
you
I'm
sound
saying,
crazy right
that's
now.
the first time I've heard of it.
All right.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not in a position to educate anybody on this podcast. I'm not touching that.
That's the first time I've heard it.
I can.
Attention to it, but
Y'all got it.
correct
I'm
me if
good.
I'm wrong. I'm sorry, but
No, we can't. I mean, we didn't think that you would go this deep into it. We're trying
Yeah, because that's
it's
stupid.
stupid.
Hey,
Let's just say that if we knew you was gonna say that, we would have told you not to.
Right, whatever. I said it. Fuck it. Say what I said.
Okay.
It's stupid. It's stupid. Rick Ross is looking for an artist. Yeah, other shorty, in my opinion, she sounded better. You get what I'm saying? She overall sounded like a better singer. But we all know how the industry is. You get what I'm saying? We know that's not going to sell. That's not going to return my investment. Yeah, you'll get a little bit of, you know what I mean? But what's going to return my investment is this young lady that other women want to they want the ratchet. They want that. They want that sex appeal. They want all that shit. Like, and that's what she exhibited. She just brought more to the table from an investment musician. Like, from
I kind of disagree with that, man. Because number one, when you look at both of their performances, yo, the first shorty, the light skinned shorty, when she performed, she ain't had no type of stage presence. You know what I'm saying? She sounded flat. Like she kind of looked like to me like she was scared and didn't want to be there. Like she sounded crazy. Like she didn't sound good to me. Versus the dark-skinned young lady who came up, like she performed, she sound well. You know what I'm saying? For him to say that the first young lady sounded better versus everything you just said is crazy to me. If that was the case, what you saying, he should have just said,
"Look better,
star." You know what I'm saying? You know, she got the look. You know what I'm saying? That he should have said that versus that she sounded better, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't say she sounded better.
You know, she didn't sound better. But he did, though.
He said she sounded better. That's what we're talking about.
He said she sounded better.
For that type of track, you get what I'm saying? Like, what was we can't say what he meant. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I think we all heard it and realized that the dark-skinned lady sounded better than. I think that's just we all knew that.
Bro, that's the general consensus.
She sang better. Her voice was better. But for that song, what was he looking for is what I'm saying. What was he looking for?
He was looking for how she looked.
I think that's what. Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Out of this artist, what will my investment return?
I think we saying the same thing, but we were saying the same thing. But what I think I'm saying is he should have worded it differently. He should have said exactly what you're saying. Like you know.
Yeah, he didn't say that.
I mean,
say that though.
You know, said a whole lot of shit differently. But
yeah, he would have.
You get what I'm saying? But it's. I mean, it is what it is. Like it's. I mean,
it's
Rick Ross. Well, Rick Ross isn't the best articulate when it comes to speaking about women. He's in hot water, and when it comes to social media, once you're in that hot water, you stay there, and they're waiting for you to slip up again. Rick Ross can give you all the game in the world about how to make $1 million. It doesn't matter. When it comes to talking about women, he seems to put his foot in his mouth, and he seems to get caught. Like the time where he said the reason he does not have a female artist signed to MJG, Maybach Music, whatever that shit called.
MMG.
Wow. Don't do that.
MMG.
Don't do that.
Why not?
MMG,
Why not?
bro. Like, you know what the fuck it is.
They had their, just like Floss said, they had their little 3-year young.
I don't mean no.
Come on, bro. You know it's 3 letters, bro. MMG. I don't
mean no disrespect.
Man, fuck his name. Just go on.
Yeah.
Man. Fuck MMG. I don't give a fuck about Rick Ross, nigga. I don't know if I'm drunk. Like you wild in this episode, Jay.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna purposely fuck up a nigga name and be like, what?
Yeah, purposely fuck up his name. You know, he fuck up everybody's name, bro.
You just got the definition of colorism wrong, and you talk about how this nigga got his name. Fuck his name, nigga.
You can't be.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
You can't be passionate about MG.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You passionate about some crazy shit. Like
It is.
He can't even say it.
I
It
can't.
is what it is.
Maybach Music. Maybach. Where we going? Oh, yeah. So he doesn't have a female signed to Maybach Music because he would try to basically get with her, sleep with her. He also said put something in her drink. She ain't even know it. It's just Rick Ross, and the way he carries himself when it comes to talking about women just seems to go left a lot of times, and he seems to get caught.
I also got to blame the people that he was around for that one. Like, I don't.
Who, The Dream? What do you mean?
Yeah,
Nah.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's.
you got to.
They heard what he heard,
gotta
bro.
look at people and just like y'all, like so y'all. How y'all check me? You get what I'm saying? Like nobody's gonna like. Nobody said nah, bro. Like nah.
I don't know how they edited that video, but if you look, The Dream kind of agreed with him right away. Now I don't know if that was an edit.
Immediately, ASAP.
As soon as Rick Ross said, "You don't got the voice for it," nope. Might have been.
They cut her song off in mid song, yo. They let the whole first shorty whole song play. They straight cut the second young lady in the middle of her shit, and she was killing it.
Mhm.
Right,
I don't get it.
She absolutely was, but that's what I was saying about the whole talent versus selling power. You get what I'm saying? Other shorty was dope all the way around. Like she murdered that shit. You get what I'm saying? I would rather listen to that track than the first shorty.
And
So
she's pretty. And she was pretty. That's not. Anyone says like she was ugly, so she was pretty.
That's why I said she was
what
dope all around.
She just the other young lady just had the look that was sells right now. You know what I'm saying? I know. And you look in Ross' eyes, he saw that, but it said otherwise though. That's what we tripping over. What he said, not you know what I mean, versus what it is. He said some bullshit.
Is this a show or is it?
Or what?
It was a show. It failed. It failed.
Well, for that young lady,
I asked that too. Like, what was that? What was?
It was like a pilot show, like his little making the band type shit, and it failed.
So that's why I was going to say for that young lady, she shouldn't have been signed to Rick Ross in the first place. Then,
right?
And that's my thing. She could be signed to somebody else. She could just go somewhere else.
Also, what also won her brownie points was that she kind of she put in Aston Martin music and with her version, like she kind of stole the cadence of the words.
I'm against artists.
From the first shorty when she threw like the cadence, like it was whack though, bro. That shit was corny.
I didn't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I liked it. When I first
understand it. I understand what you're saying.
Looked at it, I'm looking like, oh, what the fuck? Like, is she like?
She looked a stale sound up there, bro.
Like, is she drunk?
She looked like a stale cigarette up there, bro.
She looked like a what?
A stale cigarette, bro. She ain't had no energy. I was looking past what she sounded like at a certain point because I watched the video a couple times because my lady was telling me about it before y'all put it in the group. So I'm looking at it and I'm just like, where is the star quality that he obviously sees somewhere? Like I didn't see it. She was up there moving. You know what I mean? Like I didn't see a star when I saw it. I seen an Instagram model. And then another thing, one more thing before I also want to forget it. I went to both of them young ladies' Instagram page. You know what I'm saying? After I saw the video. The dark skin shorty is really a singer. That's what she does. She's singing. All her videos, singing videos, her performing. The other shorty,
own work. Get your shot.
Really, so I just think it's
furthers my point. That literally furthers my point. This industry doesn't like talent. Think of how many talented singers got pushed to the back over somebody that was marketable, that had the sex symbol, the sex sells. You get what I'm saying? Like, look at everybody that got pushed to the back that was actually
like
talented.
who? Give me an example. Give me an example outside of this. Because
I would say Jasmine.
Yes.
Carrie Hilson.
Okay.
Yes.
Jasmine Sullivan.
Carrie
Hilson.
Look, she had a shot.
Kelly Price got pushed to the back.
Kelly Price.
Kelly Rowland
got pushed to the back.
Come on now. Come on.
It happens to a lot of dark skin women.
Vivian Green. Shout out to Roland. What's up, Roland?
Shout out to Roland, said Vivian Green.
So Jay, time out, Jay. If you know,
come on, Iron Mike.
Stop Stop
Come
this
on,
shit.
Mike.
Come on, man.
Stop this shit, man.
Ashanti just had a fucking
on.
versus.
She just had a whole verse. Come on, man.
Hey,
How
Jay,
she get pushed in the back, man?
if you know all of this, how can you say that colorism doesn't exist? If you know all of this, what do you mean?
Because I'm not
heard
looking
about
at it
this?
as I'm not looking at it as in color.
You
What
just
does that mean?
said, you just
What does that
named
mean?
a lot of women, darker women who got pushed back, and you're still not saying you don't see the color or the reason why?
Yeah, you don't understand colorism, but you just explained it.
You just named, like, we was just shooting our shot at like 5 to 10 women, and you're still going to say you
So
don't.
y'all chalk that up to colorism?
Why did you just?
It could be. Bro,
I'm just saying they got
So what
pushed
was-
back.
It could
I'm,
be.
Hold on.
I didn't-
So what was the reason they got pushed
I
back?
don't know. I just know that they don't get the recognition and the push that
You
they
know-
deserve. I don't
But you don't see the common denominator with all the women that we named?
know.
Bro, just
Oh.
look at it like this, bro. Look at it like this too, bro. If you don't think colorism exists, look at all the throwback videos from the 90s and the 2000s, bro. How many dark-skinned women was in the videos versus fair or light-skinned women in those videos?
And for you to say that never existed or somebody making that shit up, that's not true.
I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm saying it doesn't. It doesn't. I don't think that. That's not what I think when I see that. You get what I'm saying? But that's me. I don't immediately go color. Oh, she's pushed back because of that. She's pushed forward because of that. I don't fucking know. I'm just. I'm not the assumptive person. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm. That's not me. I'm not that jump to conclusion of
So-
it. If that's what it is, that's what it is. That's just not me.
When Whitney went on Michael Jackson's 30th anniversary show weighing about 90 pounds, and everybody said she smoked crack, did you think she smoked crack?
Or did you just assume that she
Or
didn't
did you
eat
just was like, nah,
for a
nigga,
fucking
I don't
6
know.
months and shit? Like that's
I'm
what,
just
like what
saying,
are you
like,
talking about right now, man?
I don't get it. Like, I'm sorry.
I don't understand it either.
I
You don't never assume nothing.
I don't remember that.
When Bobby Brown hopped out the elevator with the crooked jaw, did you assume?
That
Now,
he
that was-
smoked crack.
that was-
Like what the fuck?
That was crack mouth.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come
nigga.
on, man.
Nah, nigga, that was crack
When niggas
mouth.
say he was off that yay, did you say,
Yeah.
oh, nah?
Nah, that was
It's-
crack
it's-
mouth. I've seen-
It's not that
I've
you don't
seen that.
see it. You just choose to leapfrog it. You know what I'm saying? You just choose to hurdle
Flo,
over
you
that
funny.
shit. That's all.
Nah, I've
Flo,
seen
you funny yourself.
I've seen crack mouth before. That was definitely crack mouth.
Yo, I forgot all about that.
I'm about to say, because it's funny because we all know crackheads when we see him, nigga. Yes, assume that nigga smoke crack. Yes. Yes, assume that we all from the hood. We know what that shit look like.
I've seen Bobby before the crack, and I've seen him. You getting
Yeah, man. Like that wasn't fucking
that's crack mouth.
yeah. Crack mouth Bobby Brown is not fucking don't be cruel Bobby Brown, man. It's not the same. It's not the same at all.
That's not the same sandwich.
At all.
I'm not saying it can't be colorism. It's just like I said. It's just like anything else. I don't jump to color. I don't jump to that immediately. You get what I'm saying? That's just me.
But you have to know it exists, though, Jay. It's a real thing.
No.
Bro.
I didn't say it didn't exist. I just
I'm
said
just-
I've heard of
I'm
it
telling
when,
you,
when you know when
it's a real thing.
a documentary came out, you know, with all of the dark skinned women. You know, I was beat up and cracked on when I was younger because I was dark skinned. The shit Chris Rock came out with one of those fucking documentaries.
I just find it crazy now. Like, if you like, I looked at the BET Awards last year, right? And Roddy Ricch did a performance or whatever, and every single female in his video was dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? Every last one of them. This past BET Awards was Big Jae, not a conspiracy guy. Yeah, he don't feed into none of this shit, yo. This past BET Awards was like video packages. It wasn't a real award show. You know what I'm saying? So they did like a music video package type shit. You know what I'm saying? But the big push was on Black Lives Matter. So
right.
They was promoting black like no other, yo. Like, and it was funny to me at the time when I saw it because I'm just like, if you look at past videos, like I just said, most of the leading ladies in the videos, or the woman that niggas pursuing is fair skin, or her skin is lighter. She's not a dark skinned woman. So it's there's signs there like that show you that it's real. You know what I mean?
And it's all over the board. Did y'all see? Hey, Gerard, what you say? Can't hear you.
I was about to say, because I was talking to somebody else.
Oh,
Remember when Buffy the Body came out?
oh yeah.
It was a reason, not just because of the way she looked, because she was only in one video.
Yeah, Outkast.
It was nuts because she
The
was the
Outkast
lead
video.
in that video. She was the lead.
Mhm.
She was like the first dark skinned, thick black girl lead.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like, what year was that? I like the way you move.
03.
Like, look at that shit. Like, that's crazy.
And it works all over the board. Did y'all see One Night in Miami with the
I did not see that yet. I'm mad at myself.
Spoil,
I
man.
didn't see it yet.
huh? What'd you say, Jay?
Oh, I didn't watch it yet. No, I didn't watch it yet.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but basically,
Please don't. I need to see that.
I'm not. But it's a dope movie. It's a dope conversation. But I'll just say that one thing that Jim Brown said to to Malcolm X, with Malcolm X being of fair skin, and something about light skinned, whether it be a female or a man, a dark skinned man or a woman, everybody's trying to prove something to somebody.
Mhm.
And he was just saying, because Malcolm X was giving a hard time to everybody. Like, this is what Malcolm X do. It's not a spoiler. Like, if you ain't with his cause, I'm saying, like, don't be a sellout, brother. Do this in the third. And Jim Brown was saying something to where, like, because you are a fair skin, you are always trying to prove yourself to everybody else that you can hang with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
black. No,
Yeah.
man,
That
You're
you're
blackness type
enough.
shit, yeah.
so at the
Mhm.
end of the day, watch
Yeah.
the movie. He's on Amazon Prime for free. He's on Amazon for free. Watch it. But at the end of the day, it's all around. It's for everybody. Like, people could have made a big deal out of Destiny's Child situation, but at the end of the day, Beyonce's dad was the manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it was always planned to go that way. You can take any situation and be like,
Beyonce but that's different though, because Beyonce was the talent of that group. I'm not saying that Kelly's not a star in her own right, but it's Beyonce, bro.
right. No, I agree. But
Beyonce.
I'm saying anybody could have took that any way they wanted to. Any group. Like, oh man, this guy here, everybody likes this guy. And we talked about it. Remember back in the 70s? Everybody
It's always one guy. It's always one guy.
Everybody was black as hell with an afro. It wasn't about being handsome. Everybody was somebody's uncle back in the 70s, man.
Mhm.
That album cover,
Mhm.
and then it transitioned over time in the 80s, thanks to them fucking the Barzes and Princes and Michael Jackson. Then, you know what I mean? Light skinned boys came in. Whatever.
Well, Michael wasn't
we
always
had
like-
Wesley Snipes held us. Wesley Snipes held us down, Flaw.
Yes, he did.
Wesley and Malik Yoba, bitch.
Morris Chestnut. Now, I mean,
Yeah.
they held us down. You know what I'm saying? We only got like 3 or 4. Shout out to Tay Diggs. Now I'm saying
We made
we can name all the black niggas on one hand.
Crazy.
Hey, so French Montana has appeared out of nowhere with some news, guys, and guess what? Him and Jay-Z has found the right record to collab on.
Hey yo, I ain't gonna front.
Sick.
When y'all sent me that, right? And I got the video. I'm not playing that. I don't care. Like, I don't care.
It's a song. You heard it already?
No. I heard he has a clip of him explaining
Talking about it.
him
Oh,
having a song with Jay-Z.
I
don't know why that's so funny to me, man.
That's a big deal, bro.
Is it a big enough deal, and that you would create a story behind it?
In 2021, and you French Montana, absolutely, yes.
Nah, I'll let it
Yes.
come out first, man.
Because
Nah.
guess what? Because for as long as 2 Chainz and Fat Joe been waiting for
Fat Joe got
verses, they would have. I'm not talking about all the way up, bro. We talking about a real song, bro. That's
Yeah,
a
real song. He don't got. Yeah, he been talking about he
Feel
need a J verse.
If let him get a whole verse, bro, he's gonna go on Jopra, bitch, and tell the world.
It's like it's 3 rappers that have talked about having a J verse that they've been waiting for: French, Fat Joe, and 2 Chainz.
Game.
And Game. I'm sorry. Yes, Game too.
Game ain't getting it.
Game never getting it.
It's over. It's
Ever.
over for him.
It's over for him.
Well,
2
so
Chainz should have got
who's the most
one. I don't know why
logical
Hov ain't blessed him yet.
Who should have got one?
So
2 Chainz. He was his artist, Ant.
Yeah, but
He was on Def Jam and he didn't give him one. That's crazy.
Was Hov there on Def Jam? He was there.
Yeah.
Was he in Player Circle or was he still 2 Chainz?
Do it.
Doesn't matter.
How about that's a very good question.
It does matter. Yes,
That's a
it
very
does
good
matter. Because if he was asking for a whole verse as Titty Boy,
That matters. I'm pretty sure he's been asking all these years though. Like he's not the same titty boy no more, man.
it is the most logical choice. French getting it. Number one, they from New York. Number one. I mean, number two, they got kind of this I mean, it's going. I can see them on the track together. I can't see Hove and
The number one
2 Chainz on
reason
this song together.
Really?
is not from because they New York. The number one reason to me, I think, is because of Diddy.
That too. I forgot about Puff. So why Fat Joe ain't get his verse then?
I'm out.
Hmm.
I'm out.
I don't know.
You can
He
see,
should.
You can see where it would make sense with Hove and French over Hove and 2 Chainz.
He don't like 2 Chainz. That's all.
It's not that I don't like 2 Chainz. I'm just trying to figure out.
Because 2 Chainz is a bigger star than French, yo.
As French
He
Montana,
is. No, he is.
Of a
But
Hove
he's a
verse?
big star in his own right, though. People don't give French enough credit, myself included, because he was one of the artists I hated in the beginning. But
And you still
looking
hate
at his
now.
career now, he don't get enough credit. He did for where he came from. He's done a lot in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And it should be taken notice, and Hove has probably taken notice.
And is defending French Montana.
Yeah, right. This is weird.
Nigga, is it snowing outside? I'm about to go out and look outside.
Listen, I'm getting married this year, man. I'm getting
You
married this
changing,
year.
bro. I see you shining over there, bro. Nigga gave love to French Montana.
If anybody should have got it, it should be Fat Joe, though. Why he ain't never get one, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know that. That's weird.
Didn't they have beef?
No, he
That was a long time
up,
ago.
man.
Over a basketball game.
Over the record game. Word is
Yeah.
like,
But you niggas
Oh, wait.
Y'all was talking about beef is forever.
Wait. Plus the lie and rumor of Big Pun and Fat Joe chasing Jay-Z around the office. There was a lot of Terror Squad, Rockefeller rumors and situations
I
that.
mean, do we believe that, though? Hold on, real quick. Do we believe that?
No, I said it was the rumor, but there was always like tension. Big Pun. Listen. All right, so listen. Jay-Z and French Montana have a record coming out. That's what we know. But what I want to discuss is what does this say? Does it say Jay-Z is working on the album, or did Jay-Z really come outside for a French Montana feature on a French Montana song? I think Jay-Z working on the album.
Bro,
I think Jay-Z working on the album.
Somebody might have spent the bag, bro. He said after the year 16 is 1.2.
Nah.
They might have dropped the bag.
Hove definitely got something coming out.
I think this is something Hov working on.
And we saw rollout.
Ain't
So
no way
French
Jay-Z
ain't got
doing a
nothing
song
out.
with French and he ain't got nothing coming.
Right.
Exactly.
For what reason is there to have a song with French Montana? Of all rappers.
Why not? Why not? If niggas is spinning the bag, bro.
I'm not active
Because he Jay-Z.
I don't have to. I don't need your bag. Like I'm not active.
You don't need 1.2,
No,
Jay don't need 1.2.
bro. How you gonna say he don't need that though? You can't.
It's
say
not that
I don't give a fuck about his $1 billion. You can't say he don't need it. You don't say
How about
you might need that for something.
How about
He
you
might
can't
need some
say
drapes in his house, bro.
you don't understand how I can't say he don't need it, but you can say you don't give a fuck about his $1 billion. Think about what you said.
I'm not saying I don't give a fuck about his $1 billion. I'm just saying by him being a billionaire, you can't. I'm not dismissing the fact that he leaving 1.2 on the table for 16 verses. I mean, for a 16 bar verse.
Well, I guess what we're saying is look at the artist he said no to and not yet. We also forgot about Benny the Butcher. He said, nah, it's not now's not the time.
Now it's not the time.
It's the time for French. So
French need a whole verse, bro. Benny don't.
that's nah.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes,
that's a good
absolutely,
that's
bro.
a point though, Flaw.
Yes.
Benny does not need a whole verse.
Benny does not need a whole verse right now.
Not right now.
So we go on to who needs. Why does Jay-Z care about that?
Oh no,
He
see.
care about who needs me.
That's another point.
Bag, bro. The bag. I'm talking about the bag, bro. That's all I can think
And
of.
Benny the
There's
Butcher.
no other reason.
And Benny is on Rock Nation management. So at the end of the day, if I can push this song or something on his album higher, why wouldn't I work with my? But then again, he didn't run for 2 Chainz on Def Jam.
Listen, man. This is all Max B grand scam. This is all Max B grand plan when he come home on the whole track to sign the Rock Nation, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. Shout out to Big Veil. Niggas ain't partying. I'm still mad. But
You know what's crazy though? I'm mad that I would say that Jay-Z would just leave 1.2 on the table. That's how rich he is.
Yeah.
I really think he would leave 1.2. Like, when is the last time you've seen him chase a bag that small? And I hate to say it's small because it's not. You haven't heard Jay-Z say anything about $1 million in forever.
At the end of the day, French Montana.
It is $1 million though.
Yeah,
it's $1 million. It is $1 million.
That's Blue Ivy saving money.
Here's why.
That's the twins. That's the twins' Tesla money or some shit. Like I don't know.
Here's why I think it's a Jay-Z rollout and not a French Montana rollout. French Montana, like every album he's had, has been featured heavy. From Jay-Z, it's the possibility that I can get, when the album comes out, I can get lost in a bunch of songs. Just songs. French Montana just puts out songs and playlists.
Because guess what? Jay's song is gonna be the best song on the album, and everybody's gonna play that song.
Why?
Because he's Jay-Z, number one.
Okay.
Number two, because it's going to be the best song on the track. On the track list.
Did Jay-Z and Future have the best songs on Khaled albums? No.
Wait, that's Future corny though. Like, first of all, no. Okay, time out. Future is
a compilation album versus a fucking album.
But hold on though. This is
what
I want,
bro. Like he got the keys. He got the keys.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't make
out of here, bro.
This is the point that I wanted to make about not telling everybody you had a J verse. That shit could be whack. Just because Jay-Z is on the song, that does not mean your song is dope. We just proved that on the last Jay-Z song that came out. And Pharrell did it.
Okay, well listen.
So what if that was what if French was if that was French's song and he was just on it and it was on French's album? We would have been like, that shit was trash and all this shit is for nothing.
Yeah.
Shit. Somebody
with
else
the Neptune's production.
Who just dropped Jay Electronica.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also
all this sounded old to me.
And also Jay,
all the stuff that Jay was on was old.
And
that's what I'm saying.
I brought up the DJ Khaled situation not because they're two different type of albums, but at the end of the day, the Jay-Z linked up with Future, and it didn't make for some of the best we've ever heard. Jay-Z linking up with Future, linking up with somebody that does a hook, linking up with trying to get with a younger crowd instead of sticking with.
Bro.
I'm not saying that.
That was a favorite.
I'm saying the album comparison. When you said that was Jay-Z and Future song the best on Khaled album, where
when you leave
that because it's a French Montana album, so that means it's just French Montana and whomever.
But when
Khaled album is Cardi B, Cardi B, me, Lil Baby.
It's a who's who hip hop.
When you leave breadcrumbs of Jay-Z's on it, so it's going to be the best. I got to. Hey, when was the last time Jay-Z had the best on whatever? I could say a G's album. A Rick Ross.
It's that Meek Mill record. What's beef?
I'm saying, look at the artists though that I'm naming: Meek Mill, Jeezy, Ross, artists that we know. He's going to come through with the illest. Yes, that verse he had with Meek Mill, god damn, verse.
That shit was special. Yeah,
but I can't say that he's going to give that to French. I don't. That's what I'm saying.
No, he's not going to give that to French. That's what I'm saying. He's not going to give it to French. But so, just like Jarrell said, it could be a relationship with Puff. Like, yo, do my man a favor with the bag attached to it. And then the fact that we haven't heard enough from Hov in a while, why not do it with somebody from a New York artist who asking for it?
And that's my problem. If we haven't heard Hov in a while, I'm not making my return on French Montana. That's my opinion.
You just heard him on
Jay Electronica. 2 Chainz instead? Hold up. You going to bring it out on 2 Chainz instead?
No, Benny.
If you didn't like that Future record, you're not gonna like the 2 Chainz and Jay-Z records. If you ain't like the 2 Chainz and
I don't think I'm gonna like the French Montana Jay-Z record. That's my point.
French Montana can make a dope song here and there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say he completely trash. He can make a dope song here and there. He'll give you a dope ass hook.
And as
far as the verse is gonna be trash, and his verse gonna be trash.
And as far as Jay Electronica, Jay, that's his man's. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's his artist.
Yeah, that's his
he was on like every song. That's a difference. French Montana is not his man.
He on Rock Nation.
And
that's a Diddy connection also. To be honest, like Jay Electronica has so many connections in hip hop that he's not supposed to have. It don't make any sense.
But do he still go with Erykah Badu? Is the question that inquired minds want to know.
Nah, he ended up going with a Rothschild. Somebody lady that's way richer.
One of the Rothschilds.
Yeah. So
he said that.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So
he might die, bro.
His connection.
Something to her, he's gonna die.
Jay Electronica has like a Forrest Gump type of like movie type life. You got to think about it, bro. Like this nigga ain't never had an album out, and everybody rushed to hear the shit that he. Like nigga, they drop an album in 10 years, and people still wanted to hear it. That's nuts.
Why is fucking this dude comments keep coming back to back?
Yeah, something broke on YouTube. Hit the like button since you want to do all of that. Hey, did y'all watch that Styles P video I sent to the group?
Yes, I watched it this morning, or yesterday morning. Yes, I watched it. About the rape, about he ain't eating.
Yeah, the music industry.
His solo, it's bro, gems, all gems.
It was. And I like how he presented himself during the interview. He wasn't angry, he wasn't upset. And I like at the end where he was just like, listen, I might not be able to save myself, but we can get these jewels to the younger artists that's coming in. I thought that was real powerful. He could have went on this tirade to save himself. I want my money. Where's my money? The old Styles P would have did that. You know, I mean, remember they was going to throw.
He's 46 years old, 47 years old, bro. He can't be doing that shit. He going to jail, bro.
And to say that he might make $25K off all those features is nuts. Off that catalog is nuts.
Songs, bro. Lil Jon, bitch, Mariah, Puff, his solo joints. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I learned is when he was saying that if you got a 20-year run, the record label only owes you for the last 6 years. Did you watch the video, Jay?
I watched a little bit of it.
Okay,
like I got it, but it's so long that I didn't want to play it because it's not like I could chop it up. So
yeah,
and it's not like he said everything in the very beginning. So I ain't gonna put it up.
Like
I thought about it. I ain't gonna put it up.
Video, bro.
It is though. Everybody should check it out. It's on IG.
Yeah, and
giving niggas gems.
Yeah, so basically, you can have a 20-year run, and the label only is responsible for 6 years. And apparently, what happened was, "We Always Love Big Papa" was a song for charity. He was saying, but somebody is getting paid off of that right now. And Styles P looked at it and said, "Well, if you're going to pay this person, why not pay us? Pay us because we did it for charity. It's a free record." And the label has seemed to not really care about Styles P, or they playing the "hey, that's not our issue" situation. Every time I hear stories like that, I say this: I'm glad I'm not in the music industry. I think that for most of us, that was kind of one of our first loves, like one of our first things. You want to be something in the music industry. And I'm happy that I did not go that route. I remember telling you guys a story about this one time we was in the studio and this guy was talking about how we going to take pictures in front of the jewelry store, and he about to get to the big group and this and the third. And just listening to that, I knew that would have been the me signing my life away. Signing my life.
You know when it was? You know when I got that moment, bro, in the Dr. Dre video, bro, F with Dre Day, when they were doing the parody of Eazy-E and had him in there and told him he's gonna make you rich and all that. That's when I seen it for the first time. I'm like, damn, like the rape. They were showing us the rape back then. Like, you feel me? Like,
and just like what Jarrell said, we can count how many black men on one hand. We can count how many people have actually been very successful on one hand. You know, there's Diddy, there's Jay, there's 50, there's Master P, Jermaine Dupri, there's 5. Is there more?
There's a couple more.
Dre 6.
I don't know if you want to include the Tips and the Jeezys and the the other ones that had labels, but
you mean executives?
No. I'm just saying. Like
executive producers. After a while, rappers turn executive producers.
I'm saying, and just like what Ant was saying, when you sit, not saying that Diddy or Jermaine Dupri had this happen or Master P, probably, but when you sit across from that old ass white man, he said, "Man, we're going to make you a lot of money. We're going to do this in a third." There's only a handful, if not 2, that we can name that actually survived.
I got you.
The rape, survived the rape.
There's a million,
but those artists took their destinies in their own hand, though. The ones that we speaking of, you know what I'm saying? The Puffs, you know, the Jays, the Master P's, the Babies. You know, they didn't go for the rape. You know what I'm saying? Like, they took their destiny in their own hand and made they.
But they all have the reputation of raping, and that's what was
because because they've been taught that, bro. That's the business. That is the business, bro. You rape your fucking artists, bro. It's been a business since day one, and that's why. So to your point, hearing somebody right now in 2021 saying that they want to be a star in music, bro, it's like kind of like crazy to me.
Are we
Like,
saying these executives? I'm not going to use the R word. Y'all crazy. We're not going to say that. We're not going to say that these executives are doing that. But when Ant named Birdman, now Jay threw that in there. Is that this Bird? Like Diddy has had a controversial career.
They all
For Birdman,
all of them, every
anybody-
artist we speak, every mogul that we speaking of has had some controversy.
anybody you can name has somebody wants to know where their money at. Like for example, right? Like what do you believe? Young Buck says I never got a royalty check, but 50 Cent paid all your back taxes. You get what I'm saying? Or so 50 might go, well, your royalty check's coming to me because you owe me. But sometimes sometimes you don't know that was a loan. You get what I'm saying? Like these are loans that you're getting. Now, if you don't know nothing about taxes and loans,
that's your fault. That's your fault then.
Right. So
that's your fault then, bro.
So when people throw it into the air that an executive robbed me, we just got to look deeper into the situation. It's like, oh, I can't just go off somebody's robbing.
Here's the thing though. If they're telling you one thing, but then when the business come down to it, and then they telling you something different, that's where the robbery shit come from. Because if you telling, like, for example, 50, we don't know what 50 said to Buck to get him to the company label, bro. Just G-Unit, we family. We don't know what that conversation was like.
Right.
Once now he need 50 to help pay his bills and shit. Now it's a different conversation now. You feel what I'm saying? And now 50 he ain't the same 50 he was when Buck first signed either. He Mr. Interscope Jackson now. You feel me?
Investment.
Just giving you different scenarios.
Investments.
Lawyers, bro. At the end of the day, you gotta protect yourself, man.
Investment. That 1.5, that 2.5, that Wraith, that Lambo, that house, the jewelry, it's all investments. It's what I'm doing to bring my money back. If I put a contract in your face,
we know that now,
and you sign this shit, I don't want to hear shit.
Hey Jay, we always talk about we stay talking about, you know, the savvy music exec who take advantage of the young talented trying to get out the hood.
It happens
rapper,
everywhere.
Singer, what producer, whatever. I mean, it's a predatory. It's predator. It's like a predator's like type thing.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that, like I said, for a young artist right now to go into the music industry and wanting to be a star, it's kind of like, I don't get it. I don't like. I get it, but I don't get it. You know what I mean?
Do you want to be like? Do you want to be a star? You get what I'm saying? Like, do you want to be a star or like what the fuck? It's like, and I was talking this shit with my man earlier. I was like, where can you manipulate this person? What can you get out of this person? What can you gain out of this person? Is this person just going to up and sign and take these millions, go spend it when it's time for album, bring back a trash album? You get what I'm saying? Or I mean, is that person going to be smart about it? You get
sometimes as adults, we just have to understand that most of the time we're talking to kids. Jay, you so cold that you're not even understanding. You just saying whatever, but these are kids. They don't know what they want to do. They just want money.
They just want money. They want to shine. They want to provide for their moms. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it, Jay. I'm saying
that's your character. Which is
look, bro. The Locks is a prime example of what we're talking about right now, bro. The Locks. You know what I'm saying? They're the quintessential example of what we're talking about right now. Young, hungry, talented kids coming straight off the block, going to a prominent label, being sold dreams and shit not working out the what they was told. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, Diddy told him, we gonna make you star, bitch. You a bad boy now, bitch. And they not stars the way they was told they were gonna be stars. So now it's let the Locks go. Every artist don't have the ability to do what they did, so that's why the Locks always gonna be my favorite group.
You're about to make more money than you've ever seen in your life. You'll be able to take mom out the crib, at the club, out the hood, and blah blah blah. Hell yeah, that story has been fed, but it's just
everybody has been through this. But the more the conversation that we having is, we can name on our hands, half or both our hands on who made it out, and it sucks. That's all. But
so Roland, when you was in high school in the '60s, Roland, you seen that shit happen yet?
This nigga crazy.
But yo, we about to wrap it up, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Wednesdays we get in and we get out, man. We
Man,
about to
get in and get out, man.
Sorry, I was late, fellas, man. I had some excessive obligations. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's all good, man.
I couldn't not show up to the pod, man. You know, I missed mad time last year. I missed like 6-7 shows last year, man. Like, nah, for real. The beginning, the top of the year last year, bro, I was missing hella shows. Remember we was down? I mean, at
oh yeah.
Hella shows, man. You know,
he was working though. Like,
yeah, and I was going through some marital issues at the time. But you know,
and we was doing one show a week. Then we good, baby.
So we about to log off the lives.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Roland. Shout out to Iron Mike for coming through.
Shout out to Iron Mike, man. That's my guy right there, man. I've been knowing him a long time, man. Hey, Jarrell, real quick, while we talking about Iron Mike, they don't want us to join the Rumble pool, yeah. They on us right now because I don't participate as much as you do in the group, but they don't want part timers in the group signing up.
I sent my $20 in. Put me in. I'm talking about they don't want me in. I sent my bread.
We'll tell y'all after the show. We'll talk to y'all after the show. Y'all looking like nigga.
I haven't mentioned it yet. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it. Y'all brought up the jokes, but February 1st, I will be embarking on a challenge.
Oh yeah, let's talk about this challenge real quick, man, before we get off. The people on YouTube need to see your. Hold on. Matter of fact, hold on, baby.
Hold on. Baby. Yeah. Put it on.
So I was on the mental health show with Eb. Shout out to Melanin Magazine. So her co-host, we were talking about mental health and all of that. So her co-host says, Jay, why don't you do a 30-day no nut challenge? If needed.
Why?
30 days?
30 days.
Like
no
that,
sex.
though, like,
Huh? What do you say? Why?
Why?
Say
no
why?
It just sounds so crazy. Like nut challenge.
So she was like, no nut challenge. She was like, instead of focusing on sex and getting yours and rearranging walls and all of that shit, focus on healing and all of the shit that you've been putting off as far as it comes to mental health. So I
said, what's funny about this whole shit that you're saying right now? You know what's so funny about this whole shit?
You said, all right.
Told you this shit like a year ago, bro. Niggas literally told you this shit probably on tape like a year ago.
Tell me what?
But now all of a sudden, little dark skinned shorty told you some shit. Now all of a sudden you want to listen to shit. Like, fuck out of here, Jay.
It's not that I didn't listen. I've always been doing it, but it just wasn't a focus point. Like I've always been in therapy. I've always been reading. I've always been, facing my demons, my shit. I just put in a group what the fuck I just did. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So like this isn't nothing new, but it was awesome. It was on some old, just sit your ass down and actually get it done. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of things is gonna have a lot of changes are happening this year. I'm in a process of going to buy my own house. My kids might be moving away. Like a lot of shit is happening. So it's just like.
So my question is, what was different from when we told you to sit the fuck down somewhere and chill, than young lady telling you to sit down and chill? What was different? Your mind space?
Yes, I didn't have that realization with myself.
So did you feel like when she told you that you felt it resonated more to you versus than we telling you that? Because we told you from a place of love the same way she did. You know what I'm saying?
You told me to what?
We told you to sit the fuck down from a place of love the same way she did.
No,
I'm trying to figure out what was different.
Has nothing.
Why you didn't chill when we told you to chill, but now when she tell you to chill, I feel some kind of way, bro.
Why? It doesn't have anything to do with you or her.
I feel like it do though.
It does not.
I feel like because I don't got titties, like you didn't listen to us.
No, it has nothing to do with you or her. It has something to do with me. Am I ready to embark on that journey?
That's what I was asking. At the time when we was telling you to sit down, you just still wanted to be a whore and not give a fuck about nobody but Jay.
I mean, I still don't give a fuck about nobody but Jay. Like,
and we know that, but I'm just saying.
That's not going to change. I will always put myself first. Fuck that.
Damn, son.
But
you're supposed to put yourself first, but once you become one with somebody else, bro, all that shit got to go out the window, bro. I hope you know that.
Nah.
Like, You
What do
can't
you
lose
mean no?
somebody, but at the same time, bro, you can't bitch not give a fuck.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
I will always remain number one
It's
priority.
give and take, bro. See, that's why we always say you're never going to get married because you all take, and not enough give, bro. It's got to be a healthy balance of give. It's got to be a healthy balance of give and take, bro.
I'm giving her the knowledge and the wherewithal to keep herself number one as well. So, but this has nothing. This has nothing to do with love.
Right,
This has nothing to do with relationships.
Oh
This
my
has
God.
everything to do with me. That literally, this has everything to do with me. So, Flaw 700. I will see you at Urge Fitness Monday, February 1st at 3:45.
You just got to get that aggression off somewhere.
345.
Forget all that. Forget all the workout stuff. Like this challenge, right? So you're not supposed to have sex, right?
Nah, no sex, no masturbation, no looking at porn. None.
For 30 days.
What is that going to do, though? So what is that going to do? What is that supposed to do for you?
Here's my thing, right? That's all fine and dandy. And I like for people to throw situations out there. But just like what Ant was just saying, right? Because I was thinking the same thing. What do you replace it with? If you don't have anything to say, hey, instead of doing this, do that. But you just, hey, don't do that. What are you going to replace your activity?
He said working out. He told you he's going to come to you.
You work out in the morning. What you going to do at night?
Bitch, at 9:30 after you got that yak in you, what you going to do?
What yak? I'm not drinking. No alcohol.
So you're on a spiritual and physical type fast.
Yeah,
right
I wasn't done. God damn. So
okay.
I'm also in a group. And we're doing a 75-day challenge, and it's to follow a strict diet, 2 45-minute workouts, no alcohol, cheat meals, gallon of water a day, and read 10 pages of a book. So
It's just the way that you say
I'm
you
still
don't.
in school.
It don't sound like you believe that you're gonna do this shit yourself.
Yeah,
the way that you read it.
Yeah,
like it's a lot, man.
Oh no,
like,
I was reading. No. I was reading real fast. So the reason why I say it's not a lot is I've already been off the whole alcohol thing. I read already. I drink water.
When last time I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. When last time you had a drink?
Last time I had a drink, I couldn't tell you, bro. I'm gonna say New Year's. New Year's.
Damn, that's nice.
Yeah, that's what's up. It's the end
That's
of the
what's
month.
up.
You almost got 30 in. Well, I'll drink to that.
I'm about to say I've been drinking during the show.
I know.
Salute to you.
So no. It's so what I'm replacing with that is like I said, I'm now in a process of rebuilding my credit, saving, and looking to buy a crib. My health wise, like I got a new sleep apnea mask coming. I got to see a cardiologist. It's focusing on all of the shit that I was being told to do before it's basically
More
too late.
power to you, Jay. I just think that normally when you want to break something down, man, you don't want to extend yourself too long. You know what I mean? Like,
right, or too
you're cutting a lot of stuff off at the same time.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I would have done something for a few days.
I feel like, but everybody's different though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't just
y'all think it's a lot.
He make it handle it.
Stuff that
he
I'm
make
doing
it handle
already.
that shit.
I already
Some
read.
people,
I already,
Well, how about this? Let's
biggest hurdle. Honestly, the biggest hurdle is consistently working out. That's what the biggest hurdle is going to be.
It ain't the sex.
That's because I want to actually. You keep on going off of that, but I like 30 days without masturbation either.
What does that have to do with anything, though? If you're already doing these things,
that's what I'm saying. What does that have to do with anything? Your release, your sexual release.
Consistency, being consistent with it. Consistency. It takes 21 days to break a habit. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like I'll have a soda, I'll have a coffee. You get what I'm saying? In and out, but to gallon of water every day, strict diet, actually working out.
So it's just what I hear, Jay, is you trying to change your lifestyle, basically. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you trying to strip everything, that all your bad habits and gain new habits at the same time. Right. So why don't you wean yourself instead of trying to do all things at one time? Because it could be a little difficult.
You're saying you're hearing a lot, but it's not a lot because it's something that's
because you doing it all at the same time already. But what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. you're doing these other couple things on top of the things you're already doing. I don't want you to like underestimate how serious it could be, you know, trying to juggle all this stuff because you
But
said
I'm
you're
also
already
not
doing it.
underestimating myself and my will. It's just something that needs, and
All
I have
right.
to.
Well, I'm proud of you,
I'm
bro.
gonna just cut to the shit. Like, how long do you think you're gonna break before you start jerking off again? That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Because 30 days, like we keep getting off the 30 days, not busting the nut shit. That shit's not easy.
It's not.
Bro. Yeah.
It's not. But it's when you're
At least not for me.
It's doable.
when you're
It's
consumed with other things. You get what I'm saying? You figure if I got to be up 4 o'clock in the morning, that means I'm gonna have to take it down early. You get what I'm saying? I also still
All
have
right, but
homework.
there's
Are you trying to tell me that it's not enough time for you to jerk off? Like, I'm
Yeah,
a grown
that's
ass
what I'm
man. Are you
saying. Yeah.
serious? Like, we all men.
3:30 in the morning.
Enough
It's
time to
3:50
jerk
in the
off.
morning.
Like, what the fuck?
Okay, we got to get to the song,
mindset.
bro. I don't want to talk
It's
about
the
masturbation no more,
mindset.
bro.
It's not thinking about it. It's not thinking about it. Not
So you're
worrying
trying to
about
keep yourself
That's
busy
not
with
important.
more positive things to help you, you know, I see what it is. I see what it is.
You
It's
know
like,
how busy I gotta be to not nut in 30 days, nigga?
bro, listen.
You also
Ain't
have
enough
a
busy in the world. Diddy ain't this busy.
Diddy got like 12 kids though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Shout out to Chico DeBarge because we talked about the DeBarges earlier. Somebody brought the DeBarges up. You know, Chico DeBarge just got locked up for he got locked up for some other shit and then tried to use his brother's name to get out the shit. And the nigga was, the cop was like, nigga, no, you Chico. Like, and locked his dumb ass up.
yeah,
This
Roland.
should have been a record shot today.
Roller said we
Roland,
sound
that's
like
not
characters in 40 Days and 40 Nights.
Nigga.
No, Jay sound like characters in 40 Days and 40 Nights,
Man,
nigga.
listen,
I'm
man.
busting a nut tonight, probably.
Jay, listen, I'm rooting for you, bro, in your journey, in your 30-day journey.
Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? I hope you succeed in it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Whatever works for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to knock you for what you're doing. I just, you know, trying to give you different ways to look at things if you made it not seem it that way. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're here for. That's what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to uplift and give each other.
It's just not. It's
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
not my first rodeo on challenge. So that's why I say I know I'm.
All right.
When and if you fail, tell us in the chat. Don't tell everybody else.
Yeah, just
Tell
tell
us in the
us
chat,
first
though.
so I can clown you when you went.
Yeah, because when you crack and jerk off like after day 13,
day 19 or some shit.
you know what I'm saying? I'm here for you though. Now I'm saying, like, keep up the good fight, bro.
I definitely want, but I'm still mad at the fact that we told you to do this shit like in 2020, like February, and you just didn't care.
How many times have you told somebody to do something and they didn't do it? How many times have you been told by somebody to do something and you didn't do it? It's not about when you told me or when did you take it. It's about
if somebody's telling me something that I know will be helpful and beneficial to me, it won't take me long to try it.
He didn't think that would be beneficial to him at the time.
It won't take me long to try, bro. I might dismiss it on surface, but then get home and think about it like, you know, that nigga Big Jae did tell me that this shit may help my alkaline levels. Let me try this. I mean, like,
well, yeah, I mean,
but
but like I said, this is like you guys said, it's extreme, it's hardcore, and like I said, this is not nothing that like it wasn't a process that's already begun. The ball has been rolling. It's just been rolling at a slow, steady pace.
But now you pushing that bitch down a steep ass hill, bro.
Right.
I don't know if you really know what you're getting into, bro. Because
I know what I'm getting into.
Talking about replacing a lot with a lot. You talk. I'm not trying to say you can't do it, but I'm just saying the journey may be harder than what you think it's going to be, and I want you to understand that, bro.
I understand.
You know what I mean? I'm rooting for you. Rodeo. I'm rooting for you, and I hope it all happens. But I got to get through. Can I do my song first, yo? Because my kids is upstairs.
All right, man. Hold on. Shout out to you too. We about to get off. Peace.
All right.